90 Day Fiance?
Yep. I just want to say, I was right all along. I knew it. I was right.
That Jay was going to cheat on Ashley?
Of course.
Oh, that was obvious. I think we all knew that, right?
Yeah, but I think you wanted Jay to be the nice guy, and,
I thought it was possible.
But no. He's not a
Yeah,
nice guy.
he didn't seem like a nice guy. So Jay and Ashley. Jay is 20 from Jamaica. Ashley's like 31 from Pennsylvania. They got married in Las Vegas. They were getting all sorts of racial threats and threats of gun violence on their wedding website. So they canceled their big wedding in Pennsylvania, which makes you wonder what's going on in Pennsylvania. And they went to Las Vegas and eloped. They were married by an Elvis impersonator, as you do in Las Vegas.
It was fun.
Jay wasn't sure about getting married. He said, only people that are 50 years old are ever certain about walking down the aisle. To which I said, no, I don't think so, Jay. I don't think only 50-year-olds are sure about getting married, but he's 20, so what does he know? So he got married to Ashley in Vegas, and Ashley was sad that none of her friends and family was there. And then Ashley, a few days later, about a week later, finds messages on Jay's phone. Somebody's FaceTiming Jay, and she texts the woman back and says, "Why are you messaging my husband?" And the woman says, "Oh, you mean this guy Jay from Jamaica?" He says, I met him on Tinder.
Well, no, he said that, it's just for a tattoo.
Yeah, he was saying it's just for a tattoo, but this lady that Ashley reached out to said, no, I met him on Tinder. This guy's on Tinder. He's looking to hook up with ladies, and he created this Tinder profile the day after they got married.
Unbelievable. But that's scum for you, and he's scum.
Yeah. And, really stupid, too. Did he think he was not going to get caught? Who makes a Tinder profile when you're married? Obviously, a lot of people are on Tinder, right? People are going to see you there, no? Isn't that how it works? I'm not on Tinder because, I'm not a single guy. So I don't know. Johnny's not on Tinder because I'm not really sure why he's not on Tinder. He's a single guy. I think he should be, but he's not. But from what I understand, your picture is on the thing, right? It's just based on your picture and your face and your name type of thing.
But it's on your phone, right? So unless you have Tinder, you wouldn't know, right? So
no, but I mean, somebody else that has Tinder would see you there, right? Okay. And be like, what's this guy doing there? I thought he was married.
But clearly he didn't think his wife would have it or her friends.
Well,
I'm guessing that's what he thought anyways.
Yeah, well, he's really stupid. I don't know. I would assume that you would get caught very easily on a thing like that. Anyways, he did. Right?
He did, yeah. So
he's a moron, this guy.
Thing is,
he says he's not leaving the house. He says she's going to have to call the police to get me to leave. So I hope the next scene is Ashley calling the police to get him to leave. If she wants him out, she doesn't want to be with him anymore. She has the right to kick him out of the house, no?
Well, now it's messy.
But it's worse because she sponsored his visa or whatever in the United States, so she is responsible for him for the next 10 years.
Well, they can just revoke the visa,
I guess. I don't know what she's going to do, but not good. Not good for Ashley. She doesn't seem too happy about it.
Well, the first thing is get divorced. That's the first thing, and separate yourself as much as possible, and do what you can to get the visa revoked. That's what you got to do. And don't let yourself get suckered in like this again. It sucks. It happened. But that's what you got to do.
Yeah, it seemed like it was going to happen, though, right? It seemed pretty obvious.
Well, she was vulnerable, and she let herself get suckered by a sucker.
Yeah. Yeah, good job, Ashley. So that seems over and done with, which was a pretty big revelation on the show this week. I think that was the biggest revelation. Anything else really happened? Olga and Steven. Olga and Steven. I like that Steven isn't going to steal baby Richie away and bring him to America. He decided to allow the baby to stay in Russia with his mother, which is good. But he did reveal that he didn't actually apply to get Olga a visa to go to the States until he got to Russia. He could have applied for it months before And she could have been ready to go to the States by now with the child, and everything would have been good as it should be. But he waited too long because he wasn't sure he wanted to bring Olga to the States. He wanted to spend more time with her. Her carrying your child wasn't enough to convince you that she should probably live in the same country with your son, which is an odd choice.
Well, he didn't want to get strapped down as much as I think
He's got a kid with her. It's too late.
Well, as much
You're
as
tied down, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, but he's going to leave though, so he's not going to get tied down. I think he wants to have his kid, but I think in the end he realizes, well, if I can't have the kid, oh well, I'm not completely stuck. I think that's how he is. Again, somewhat of a scumbag, but there's a lot of these scumbags on this show.
Yeah, well, so maybe he's one of the lesser scumbags at this point, even though I'm not too happy with him. He did propose to Olga. Olga seemed genuinely happy. They seemed like they did like each other, and she said yes, so they are engaged to be married, and Antoinette is saying that the visa is approved now. Steven posted that, I guess, on his Instagram or whatever, so
okay.
Things seem to be doing well. Eric and Lita, still terrible people. Eric has dinner with his daughters. They're not happy with him or Lita.
Well, are you surprised? I'm not surprised.
They don't want to go to the wedding. Eric's trying to convince them, and they're like not having it.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, he's a complete moron. He's the worst guy ever. Lita is the worst person ever. Lita has no friends, so she vents to the makeup lady. She goes to talk to somebody doing her makeup, and she talks to her because no one wants to talk to Lita or hear her stupid problems. Lita and Eric talk about having the daughter, Tasha, at the wedding. Eric wants her there. Eric wants his daughter at the wedding, and Lita doesn't really. And she keeps threatening to go back to Indonesia. That's always her threat. Like, oh, I'll just go back. I'll just go back. And she keeps saying, oh, I'm giving up everything to be with you. I'm giving up so much. I used to be rich, and now I'm poor because I'm with you. And really making Eric feel bad and trying to get things out of Eric. She's playing him very, very well. He is a dope, and she is just maneuvering him. He's putty in her hands, and she's like evil, and he is stupid, and she is just ruining this guy's life, and he's allowing it to happen and embracing it because he's a lonely, pathetic loser. He is a loser of a man. He is just dirt. He is scum. He is a piece of trash. He's the worst guy, and Lita is making a total mess of his life. And she's no prize. There's nothing there, Eric. What the hell is the matter with you? You are such a loser, man. He's pathetic. He's a pathetic,
he's
pathetic
blind.
Man.
He's blind.
One of the most pathetic examples of a human we've ever seen on this show. He is vile.
I think the most telling part is that he said, like, well, you know, I've been doing a lot of things for my daughter, but now I have to do things for myself, and this is what I want to do for myself, and I'm going to do it. It doesn't matter what they think. And you just pretty much got what he thought. You know, and it's all about him.
Lita thanks Eric for choosing her over his own daughters. She thinks that's a good thing. That's something he should be doing. Choosing this new stupid wife instead of your own children. Good job, Eric and Lita. You're terrible people.
They're definitely the worst couple.
They're the worst. I hate them so much. Fernanda and Jonathan, nothing really happened there.
They got back together, which is great.
She apologized for, stressing out, and they got back together. Kalani and Asuelu, what do you care? Who cares?
No, it was good. I was worried for a second. I thought they were going to break up, but, they got back on track.
You were worried?
Yeah.
I want to see them break up. I want to see them all break up. It's more entertaining when they break up. It's more fun. Why do we like Darcy and Jesse? Because they're always breaking up.
Well, and because it seemed like it was just a car wreck all the time. But it was fun to watch.
Yeah. Kalani doesn't want to tell her family that she's pregnant. She
like this.
gets her nails done with her sister and her mom, and her sister keeps talking about drinking because they're going to the bachelorette party, and Kalani's like, no, I don't want to drink. And then, of course, they have the bachelorette party, and Kalani tells Kalini, that's right, the sisters are named Kalani and Kalini.
I think they just call her Leanie, don't they?
Yeah, whatever. So Kalani tells her sister that she's pregnant, and Kalini is very upset. She's crying. She's just distraught for some reason.
Her life's over, pretty much.
It's not her kid. I don't know why she's so mad. It was weird.
Well, she feels that Suelu is using her, just giving her a bunch of kids and now forcing her to get married. That's how she feels about the situation.
Yeah, well, he's not. He's a good man. I like Asuelu. Kalini needs to chill out.
Her dad still doesn't know yet, though.
Yeah, the dad is going to be mad. Looks like a wrestler, that guy.
Yep.
Doesn't he look like he was the barbarian?
What's crazy is that, like, Asuelu's a pretty big guy, but the dad's even bigger.
The dad is huge.
Yeah, so it's crazy.
The dad looks like a big old Samoan wrestler. Tremendous looking guy. Looks great. Looks great. He's got like a cool beard going, you know?
Yeah, you can even say how cool almost even.
Yeah, he looks cool. That's why I want him and Asuelu to get along, because I like him. I want to see more of him, but everybody seems deathly afraid of him. Which, you know, he looks like a scary guy too. And Colt and Larissa, of course. Colt and Mother Debbie make nice. They get their nails done. They apologize, and somehow they make up. But as we saw on the next week on 90 Day Fiance, that peace does not seem to last long.
Well, because there was an incident with Larissa, right? Some sort of police incident or
Yeah.
something.
So the police are going to get involved next week on the show, which is always fun. That's what I like.
She has a temper, you know, and, you know, things happen.
Oh, Colty and Larissa. Yeah. They're both kind of not great. I don't think they're going to last. That's my bet. They don't last a long, healthy marriage. I think they are married, but it can't be going well. I think Larissa posted a picture of Colt's penis on the internet, and it was tiny. But then she said it wasn't Colt's penis. She just Googled a picture of a small penis, and then she posted that and said, "This is Colt's penis." Just to mess with Colt for some reason. Sounds like a healthy marriage.
Yeah, well, everyone has problems, right? So you deal with them or they kill you. That's pretty much how it works.
And apparently Colt is like trying to get with other women too.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Colty.
He doesn't seem like that good of a person either.
Who's after him though? Like, have you seen him?
Yeah, but I think he has money, and that's all you
Really?
need.
Does he though?
He takes care of his
He's driving
mom.
a car in Las Vegas with no air conditioning. Does he have money?
No, I think he's cheap, but
That's really cheap. No AC? Yeah.
he's also kind of famous, right? He's on TV, so.
Yeah, now. I don't know. He's not so good. All right.